Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 3 of Andor. The first 2 episodes definitely got the ball rolling, and after the last one, everything is just starting to slowly crumble around Andor as the security corps gets an anonymous tip of who he is, his location, all that. They get a positive ID from the woman running the brothel and all that. But the tip came in from Bix's lover slash co-worker, who has just kind of had it up to here with her secrets, and Cassian coming and going as he pleases, and in a drunken stupor decided to just call in this tip and rat him out. Not taking credit for it or anything like that, but just like, I need this guy out of here. So yeah, that's happening. They're on their way to bring in Cassian to confront him. Meanwhile, Bix has called her buyer. He's on the way. I assume that's Stellan, as he's kind of hit the scene as well. Things are just getting hectic as Cassian kind of knows it's about time to get out of here, especially now that they are looking for somebody from Kenari, and that's something that they've been very, at least, reserved on how many people they tell that to. They've got a cover story, and it seems like that only aside from people that he trusts or is close to, or people he's trying to get information on his sister from, are the only people he's telling. But he also doesn't keep track of that. She's like, this is just a trail that's going to lead back to you. So it's interesting. We're going to learn a little bit more about the planet he's from, an abandoned Imperial mining colony on this planet. These children, whether they're indigenous to there or not, is kind of up for question. But, you know, they were raised there as abandoned from a mining accident or whatever, and it's mostly barren, or at least uninhabited from what I remember them saying. But more to learn there as well. But guys, we're going ahead and hop in, so strap in. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you just sync up your own footage with a time code, see my reaction to the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows we cover here on the channel. You also get to put forth suggestions and then vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage. You're trying to make it worth your while since you are going to do a way to support the channel. But of course, I know never can do that, and a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing these videos, because it really does go a long way with helping the channel grow here on YouTube. But with that all said and down the way, guys, let's hop into episode 3. Here we go. Was that his first time seeing himself?
Vapor density acceptable. Carbon concentration minimal. No detectable gas toxicity.
Oh, flashback. Yeah, he looks nice and new and clean.
While we're ahead.
Are you listening? It's safe. Whatever it was, it's burned off. Just get your mask off.
I don't want to know what that is. I like your spirit, son. You just might not want to be here when they come to clean up.
He doesn't understand you.
Republic frigate approaching.
We're trying to help you.
Where's the Republic ship?
Orbiting now.
They'll kill him.
They'll kill her!
The Republic ship will kill him.
Shut up, Clem.
He's got people here!
Yeah, people who just killed a Republic officer. It'll be open season here the moment that frigate lands.
You better think about this.
Plenty of time for that. I'm not leaving him here to die.
These teams secure the position.
Copy that.
We have a warrant for Cassian Andor. Where's Cassian, droid? Pull his power supply.
No! Don't let them scare you, B. They can't do that. They're in. Shut her up!
B, are you back yet?
Oh no.
Keeps the heat on to
East.
You know how cold she gets.
East. East, northeast. Got it.
Leave one man here?
Are you ready?
Tell him we're on our way.
You two, come with me.
Andor?
You made it.
Are we alone?
Nothing to see here. Business as usual.
There's a bunch of corpos looking for Cassian. Wilmot saw them. They're down at Martha's.
Someone ratted him out.
What? What do you mean?
I need to go find him.
No, Bix, no. He can take care of himself.
Who? How do you know what we're talking about?
You fucked up.
Going on?
I can't believe you know that.
Tim!
Where'd you get it?
What difference does that make?
Either you're an Imperial spy, you're fronting for the person I really want to speak to, or you're the thing itself.
I see one choice. Either you got my money or you don't.
This isn't something that I let pass.
No. I went in and got this myself.
How?
Look, you got the money, I got the box. What else is there to talk about?
I'll give you another 1,000 credits to tell me how you got it.
Another 1,000.
Done. How?
You just walk in like you belong.
Takes more than that, doesn't it?
What, to steal from the Empire? What do you need? A uniform, some dirty hands, and an Imperial toolkit. They're so fat and satisfied. They can't imagine it. That someone like me would ever get inside their house.
The arrogance is remarkable, isn't it? They don't even think about us.
Boss, I don't know you.
Fair enough, but I know you. These days will end, Cassian Andor. The way they laugh, the way they push through a crowd, the sound of that voice telling you to stop, to go, to move. Telling you to die. Rings in the air, doesn't it? But they'll think about us soon enough.
We should get moving.
Soon enough, I'll have something else to listen to.
You don't want to get caught with it.
Oh, they'd hang me, wouldn't they? Take me up Bricks Road and hang me in the square. Isn't that where they hung your father?
Who are you? What is this?
I said I know you. I know all about you. And yes, I want the box, and I'll leave with that if it's all I can get. I came looking for something more, and I think I found it. I'd like you to come with me.
How do you know about me?
I was hoping for a more relaxed conversation.
Why would I go anywhere with you?
Don't you want to fight these bastards for real?
Yes.
Go on.
Protecting their own.
What does that mean?
If you knew they were coming for me, why would you be here now?
Special people are hard to find. I didn't want to see you tossed on the pile. Are you carrying a comm link?
Why?
Give it to me now.
Oh.
Rule number 1. Never carry anything you don't control.
We're surrounded.
Great. That dude with the little fan.
You look scared, girl. Not running home, are we?
West team, this is East team. Green.
Great.
Where does that go?
Under the old furnace.
Does it get us out of here?
Yeah, it's the long way around. What is that?
I put slap charges on the doors.
What? When?
Rule number 2. Build your exit on your way in. Brace yourself.
Oh, goddamn.
Let's go.
The box! We left the box!
Holy shit. Nice. Oh. Damn.
Eastin?
That was crazy, man.
In a firefight here. I need your exact position.
Told you to wait there.
Bucks is just sitting back there.
I thought you were smart.
What if it's just one guy left?
That wouldn't come here with only 4 men.
Oh! Holy shit.
We're on North Stairs Lane. North.
Oh, wow.
Max! What have you done to her? You stop right there.
She's bleeding.
I'm telling you to stop.
Her deadness. What's going on up there? I need eyes.
They're here because of him. So, fuck it.
Gets to you, doesn't it? That's what a reckoning sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to stop, but it just keeps coming.
I told you to shut up.
It's when it stops. That's when you really want to start to fret.
Drop the weapon. How many are you?
I don't know.
Kill him.
How many?
A dozen men, 2 officers. I swear.
You dumb fuck, get it. Dude. You fucked the wrong town over.
But that will put them behind us.
Shit. We're under siege.
Dude, I love that. Oh.
How many of those charges you have left?
They're getting away.
Cocky fucks. Damn. So they took him away from his sister, from his tribe. So I'm wondering if the Republic freighter that was circling the planet maybe swept up or did who knows what with those left behind. Oh, I love that parallel. He's getting swept up into something else by a new person. Oh, that was great. That was tense. That was beautiful, man. Like, I kind of get where, man, I don't even know his name. The security officer, the guy that was leading this charge that really wants to catch Cassian. Like, I don't know. I get the vibe that, like, he seems like this is going to be about the fostering of his hatred for the people that are pushing back, it seems like. Because he seems to just be like, justice. I mean, there was a murder. People were axed off. One of our own taken down. Like, I can get behind that. And he seemed like, no, the guy wanted to just be like, nah, we'll just scuff it off. Let the guy go. It's no big deal right now. Forget it. Who cares? Like, I can understand the drive to want justice. But at this point, it seems like after all this, the fighting back, you know, he's been in this little bubble, not seeing the effects that are being like these people are being oppressed, that these people are having their homes taken over or whatever. You know, he's not seeing any of that. So from his point of view, these people were just lashing out against justice, against law, against order. So like this is like him fostering his hatred towards these people that are just like persistent about anarchy or whatever. And that's, I don't know, I think that's the illusion that the Empire hopes to create in the people that it sides with. I know this is like a third party, it's a contractor, but they are, like as they said, like the first line of defense for the Empire on these worlds. So they are very tightly knit with that. Seeing Stellan come in as this character who was like coming in here as a buyer for this part, this highbrow part or whatever, but in the end actually knowing everything about Cassian is interesting. So I think he's going to be Cassian's gateway into this intelligence espionage pocket of the galaxy that we find him in later, because he's like, hey, I know about your parents, I know about you, so it'd be kind of a waste if you die and your talents are lost. So he wants to bring him into this, hoping that maybe he could be an asset, an ally to this whole rebellion. He's like, don't you want to fight these bastards for real? And I'm wondering if that box, that thing he stole, is even going to come back into play or not, or if that's going to be just, you know, that was kind of our driving force to get the ball rolling, but we don't need it anymore. But I like that everything going on here, because Cassian's made friends, and he's helped these people. These people have helped him, and in a lot of ways, and especially the woman that has been taking care of him, who inadvertently kind of, I don't know, maybe even saved him, because we don't really know what happened to the rest of his tribe. And the Stellan says he knew that his father was killed by the Empire. So does that fall in line with kind of what I was thinking, that the kids that were left behind on that planet are the kids of the miners that were at that Imperial mining facility that just got abandoned and left there? And after this ship went down, did the Republic shoot down that ship, or did that ship fall in or break down? Something happened and it crashed, or I don't know. I'm very curious to see how that kind of factors in the long run, but you know, I like the parallels of Stellan coming in to kind of swoop him into this something greater, much like she did when she found him on that crashed ship, though she kind of took him away from his people, away from his sister. So I guess he's just holding out hope that she's still out there, and maybe whatever happened with this Republic starship that was circling the area maybe kept her alive, took her somewhere. Maybe she made it off-world eventually. I don't know. I'm very curious about the whole sister plot, where that goes. But like these officers coming in here and just acting like they own the place, as they tend to do in these situations, though it's not stormtroopers, it's not the Phase 2 troopers that we've seen in the trailers that eventually make their appearances. It's, you know, there's just these security guys coming in, pushing people around. And they start pushing around with that woman who clearly the town covets, so they start rubbing them the wrong way, even though Tim is the one that brought this down upon them all. Was that his name? I think it was something like that. You know, he brought this to their doorstep. And yeah, he was the he went down. You know, a trigger-happy gunman in their sights got him, as he couldn't, you know, stay back as they were roughing up Bix. I mean, I feel bad for Bix. I feel bad for the people that knew him, but I have a hard time feeling bad for him in this situation. Anyway, it was intense, man. Seeing the town come around, seeing like how the town's willing to fight back, at least, and protect their own, like with the sounding of the alarm, with the banging throughout the entire thing. And like, I love that little bit with the woman talking to the guards that were left with her, and she was just like, you know, it's rattling, isn't it? You know, it's gonna get even worse when it stops. And the guy's like, what does that mean? And she just says nothing, and it stops. And yeah, man, Cassian gets the jump on what's his face. ties them up for a minute. They use the less of Stellan's charges to create a distraction, get the hell out of there. The visual of them crossing all those different little, like, I don't know what you call those. I've seen those in like farms and stuff, like segmented out, like little outcroppings where each thing's like a different thing. Is like water, sand, dirt, grass, or whatever. Seeing the speeder cut across it and all the different ways it affects the terrain. I thought that was gorgeous. That was a really great, nifty use of the environment, the terrain. The whole shootout at the buying location, that was fun, especially the way that they kind of put it in this like little warehouse that had all these hanging engine pieces or whatever those were that could detach and become like its hazard. So it was almost like a falling apart temple in a way, like these booby traps or whatever. So that whole thing was really cool. A lot of fun. Stellan was really killing in this as well. And yeah, man. Oh yeah, this episode was like that, like the rising, the effects of this event on just the average folk that live here was great. From the dude in the scrapyard to Bix to her various confidants to the woman that raised Cassian. I need to remember some of these names, man, or brought Cassian here. Like seeing everybody just kind of getting a little done with this shit. A little more at a time. We're seeing the spark kind of brighten, intensify in these worlds. So I'm excited to see how that spark becomes the flame that leads to the rebellion. But guys, I really enjoyed these first 3 episodes. What did you all think? Sound off the comments and let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We can talk about it there as well. Links to that in all my socials, description box below. Follow me in each and every one of those. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, York, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Melita, Robert Aguiano, Raven McCann, and Status Alive. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all next week with episode 4. May the Force be with you, always. Take care, everybody.